Today we will be talking about how to make your own mind be your ally on your pathway to success. There will be a 4-step process about how to reprogram your mind from what it probably is now to a mind that will exactly lead you to progress and success. Starting with the number 1. Choose good things to do. This isn't very complicated. After you gain the knowledge about at least the beginning of self-improvement, you are in front of a choice about what to do right now, what to implement to your life for life. Not only you are not thinking about a thing that you will be doing for one day, but most likely for the rest of your life, or for the next couple of months or years at least. So you might be thinking that you could go to the gym, you could quit smoking weed, or you could start a business. Those are things that you should implement into your life to make it better. So now choose one of those things and educate on it in the internet. There is a lot of self-improvement content in the internet. It's easy to gain that knowledge. Yet it should be your decision what you should do, and not one of those YouTubers telling you about, yeah, that's the most important thing in your life. It might be, if they are trusted, it even possibly is one of the most important things that you should implement. Yet it should be your decision. You have to think about what you are doing. It will make you more of a man. Second thing is to have a clear mind. These days it's easy, very easy to get distracted. It can happen in two ways. One could be from getting a lot of information, a lot of content, especially short form content. This is a thing that is a plague of modern days. This is everywhere. Every platform has got TikTok size. And it messes up your attention span and messes up your brain. So a good thing to do here is to quit social media, or at least gradually decrease the time you are spending on social media. It will definitely help you in life, not only in this manner, but also, for example, in social skills or in your self-image. It will have many benefits that you will notice with time. Another thing you can do to reset your brain from this damage that happens through short form content is to start meditating. This is an easy thing to do, I'd say. Yes, you have to have a discipline to keep it up as a habit. But I hope you have. So you either watch some video about how it should look and do it by yourself, or just download an application called Medito, for example. I use it on a daily basis, and I could really recommend it, even though it's not sponsored. I would like to. Medito, if you're watching it, hook me. But also about this clear mind, there's another problem you might have. Speaking from experience, you might have a certain thing or a person on the first place on the pedestal of your mind. After a competition, there is third, second, and first place, and on this first place in your mind, there is a thing that takes up most of your attention. For me, it was my crush for more than 2 years, up until I noticed how it works on me, how it makes my life worse, clearly worse, because I could do nothing productive. I had to review my life, review my decisions from a couple of last months from that moment, review my current situation, reset my brain. But after I've done that, I've moved away away that thing from the first place, I was suddenly able to focus on anything for much longer and to implement life changing things into my life. So if you have such kind of person or a thing or a habit or an addiction, spend some time and think, really think, is it really useful in your life? Do you really need to have it in your life? Or is it just an illusion that you need it or that you like it? Spend some time thinking about it. Not like a minute or two. Really spend a good amount of time and get into a conclusion whether or not you need that thing, person, addiction in your life. If not, work on removing it. It will definitely help you clear your mind, which gets us to number 3. After you have that first place in your mind free, you have to put your goal, your final intention, the thing you should be doing on that place. Do you think that when you have a man who, for example, is focused on his business 80% of the day, he even thinks about his business and how to improve it while taking a shit, do you think he will not success? Of course he will success. You have to focus on your goal. And of course, with education, make up your way to improve and gradually get to that final goal. After you get there, another goal, another and another. In the niche that you chose, for example in fitness, at first you may have a goal to make it as a habit of going to the gym, for example, for 3 days a week. Then you learn how your body reacts towards certain exercises. So you say to yourself that in 2 months you will, for example, bench 50 kgs per 8 reps. I don't know. It all depends on you. But you have to make those goals and make them your main focus there. Because to do it, you have to do the previous point. So free that first place in your mind. And this will set you on a pathway to getting to that final goal. That is a couple of those small goals away. So for fitness, it would be getting a good looking body and a good amount of strength. For business, it would be getting a financial freedom. And there it goes for every other niche. There is that goal that is on the very end, and there are those goals in a way. Fourth thing to do is to believe in yourself. You have to believe, you have to know that you will succeed. You have to know that you are able of achieving those goals. You are able of achieving your goals. This thing, your mind, is the only thing you have an absolute control over. You think you may have control over your body while going to the gym and making it bigger. But also you may get ill. You may get some illness that will get you out of working out for 2 months. Or an injury as well. And you will lose your muscle. Not all, of course, but you will lose them. So you don't have an absolute control over your body. What you have an absolute control over is your mind. And when your mind tells you that you are not able to do something, you are not able to lift that deadlift record you set yourself as a goal, you will literally not lift it. That's what Brian Tracy is saying in one of his books. He's a strong advocate of what are you thinking getting into your life and the way that you're thinking, because there are 2 ways. You can think positively or negatively. After you think positively and expect positive things in your life, your body will react like positive things in your life would already be happening. So they will be more prepared for another challenges. And after you think negatively that you won't be able to succeed, your body will literally think that you are not able to succeed. And your body will prepare you like prepare you for a person that is not able to succeed. And you want to be a person who succeeds, I hope. This is like common sense. Sorry. So make your mind work for you in a manner of setting you up in a situation where you are able of achieving a goal. And to do it, simply make yourself believe and even know that you will succeed. Because it will get into your life. So using those 4 steps, you can reset your brain and make it work towards success. I hope that this will help you reset your mind. And now go make your way to a better future.